Prague is home to some seriously amazing bakeries. Today, we are diving in to discover the best spots for bread, croissants, and everything in between. Are you hungry? Let's go eat! We are 10 minutes away from the city center in the Prague district of Karlin. So we are starting this video in one of Prague's most famous bakery, and this is Eska. Eska has been running for almost 10 years now, and to this day it's very successful and it strongly competes within the Prague food scene. Once you're in, you get an open kitchen where it's busy and bustling with the bakers busy at work in the background. Eska has got 2 floors of seating with an interesting industrial feel and a buzzing atmosphere. The selection of the food which you can order here is pretty unique and good. Locals, they all come to Eska for breakfast or business lunch, and in my visit, I ordered a sourdough brioche toast with some creamy eggs and smoked salmon. Everything was so tasty and perfectly accompanying each other. I was so full I couldn't order anything else. They do really well when it comes to fermentation-based foods and drinks as well, so that's definitely worth a try. I definitely look forward to coming back to indulge in more Eska baked goodies, and you need to add it to the list of bakeries you need to visit in Prague. That was such an incredible service. The food was really tasty, the eggs were buttery smooth, the bread was very soft. I wanted to eat more things, but I know I have to eat more food today, so I'm gonna leave some space in my stomach. Before leaving Karlin, just 2 minutes walk from Eska, you arrived at a popular bakery brand which first started in Holesovitsa district, but they just recently opened their doors in Karlin, and this is the Supernova Bakehouse. They have such an unusual way to display their pastries, but one thing you need to know is they are usually selling out due to popularity. I am always on the search and on the hunt for the perfect croissant, and here they did not disappoint. And they also have some pretty alright coffee. So I ordered a personal favorite of mine, which is a pistachio croissant. They did not hold back on that creamy filling. It was filling probably almost half of that croissant. However, the pastry itself was quite dense, not as crumbly flaky as I liked, but still it was very tasty. The other one which I ordered was a chocolate croissant which had a Nutella filling, which was also very nice. A place I do know within Prague which does serve flaky croissants is Tise Bakery, and this is located in the district of Vinohrady. Upon entering, you're gonna find a beautiful place. They have an open kitchen concept, it's clean, it's minimal, it's really nice. And in Tise Bakery, they are specializing in French baking style, and their menu expands into also breakfast options and meals. You will not regret taking some time to visit Tise Bakery. You're gonna find that everything is made fresh right before your eyes, and there's a wide selection of artisan flaky treats for you to enjoy. So I did try their pistachio croissant, and it's so good. It's even more flaky than the previous Supernova Bakery one, and it's definitely worth coming here to try. When you do pair it with some of their tasty coffee, this place is an absolute 10 out of 10 experience. So the next place we are going is found in the district of Vinohrady, and it's very popular with locals. This is Crow Bakery and Cafe. They are located only 3 minutes walk from the Tise Bakery we just covered, and they're still within the Vinohrady district, right in front of the iconic Church of the Most Sacred Heart of our Lord. I briefly introduced this bakery in our last video about tips on finding the best hotels in Prague. I personally am a big fan of the aesthetics of this place. It's the kind of place you go, you grab a quick coffee. They have a decent selection of pastries which you can choose from. So one of the popular things here which they're selling is these Danish pastries, and they have some summer fruits on the top, and then there's a custard layer which is in the middle. Very nice, very flaky on the bottom, and it's got like a nice little crunch, not too sweet, and a slight sourness from the berries. Very good as well. If you come in December, you can definitely try their Christmas bread, which is with raisin almonds, or you can buy some artisan sourdough bread to take home. Another thing Prague Cafe is famous for is their coffee. This is probably one of the cutest coffees I've actually had in a long time. And it's a flat white, that means double shot. Oh, that is so good. It's got a very nutty almond flavor to it, and it's extra creamy with the milk, beautiful design, and it's just a very tasty coffee. You are going to struggle when you're searching for incredible cafes and bakeries like these, which I'm covering today in the Prague city center. But there is one chain which I've been going to for the past 8 years, and it is the La Doniteria chain. So the particular cafe we're going to is located in the new town. And according to Google, donuts are classified as pastries, so I'm gonna include them in this video. I find that they sell the best donuts in the world. I recommend you come here and give it a try. So when I last visited, they had an offer of buy 5 donuts, get 1 free. So yeah, I left with 6 donuts. So if you wanna give them a try, make sure you go and get there before 1 p.m. That's around lunchtime, because they sell out very fast. I hope you guys are ready to step out of your comfort zone, because this next cafe and bakery is around 10 minutes from the city center and is in the district which is called Karlin, and you get here by getting to the metro stop which is called Paumovka. Let me introduce Alf and Bet. This place is also a coffee roastery, so that wins it extra points. Yeah, you can expect that it's gonna be actually really busy, mostly with locals, and the atmosphere is bustling. In the back, you're gonna find the many bakers churning out fresh breads one after the other. So when I was ordering, I was actually really impressed by the incredible selection of snacks and baked goods they offer. What did catch me off guard compared to the other cafes is how much traditional Czech snacks they have on offer here. For example, they're selling these tiny kolaches, which are these small round sweet pastries, and they have the bigger ones, which is called the fragal. So I placed my order and I grabbed a tasty flat white, which was lovely as expected. And the other thing which I ordered was this pain au chocolat. When you look on it against the light, it glistens. It's almost like a piece of art. The chocolate in between is a nice solid snap to it when you take every bite, and the pastry remains solid yet flaky and fresh. It's really good. I also tried one of their sourdough sandwiches. This one had a cream filling with salami slices and some salad greens. It was nicely balanced and something which you can definitely grab for a light breakfast. And if you're a coffee enthusiast, you definitely like this place. They have a wall which is full of coffee making equipment which you can buy, and if you want, you can grab some freshly roasted beans which will allow you to brew some homemade coffee once you get home. So right now I'm on Naplavka, where there's the Vltava river which goes through here, and then there's like a social area which is very popular in the summer. So here you have a restaurant which is called Ukalendu, which is right here. But today we're going to the bakery which is right next to it. Ukalendu is easy to get to, especially if you're staying in the Prague city center. I highly recommend that you take a trip to this part of Prague even in the summertime. Once you're inside, you're gonna notice that it's actually quite a small space. It's one of the tiny cafes, which is a trend which is actually growing in popularity within Prague also. I brought myself some coffee and a couple of things. Inside they do have a seating, but it's really small, so I went for the outside benches where you can see the Prague Castle, and it's alright, you know, to just sit on a bench and enjoy my pastries with my coffee. So the first thing I got is a Danish, and this one has apricots inside, which is different from the one I had earlier, which had summer fruits. Wow, that is actually a strong flavor of the apricots, a good sourness and a good sweetness, and the flavor of the apricots really pushes through. The pastry is really flaky, very nice. The other one I got is an almond croissant. It's actually really big. Oh, it's falling all over the place. That is so tasty. The almond flavor, very nutty, a lot of crunchy bits from the almond which is layered on top, but it's so good and so tasty, so it's really good as well. Prague is beyond just pastries, so check out this video next where I share with you some of my all-time favorite Czech desserts, and in that video I'm gonna share with you what's my #1 most favorite and where you can find all of them in Prague.